Welcome, welcome, welcome to The Tonight Show. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Well, guys, it is Friday, and it's pretty much felt like that since noon on Wednesday. Yeah, today my Apple Watch was like, your heart rate hasn't hit 200 lately. Are you okay? What a difference a few days can make, though. Check out what the breaking news was on CNN this morning. Today was President Biden's second full day in office, and he spent it trying to fix the economy. This afternoon, he signed 2 executive orders meant to provide fast economic relief. Yep, Biden's taking on America's biggest problems. Yesterday was the pandemic. Today was the economy. Tomorrow, it's people who don't know the Bernie Sanders meme is over. Put him in my back. Yeah, you missed him, man. Some more news out of Washington this morning. Chuck Schumer spoke on the Senate floor about the impeachment against Donald Trump, but he had a bit of a flub. Listen to this.
Senators will have to decide if they believe Donald John Trump incited the insurrection against the United States.
Well, someone's excited to be Senate Majority Leader. I wasn't sure how the Democrats plan to unify the country, but if it's with bloopers like this, count me in. I'm in. Meanwhile, down in Florida, Disney World is making some updates since there's now a new president. Check it out.
The Hall of Presidents in Disney World is closed so technicians can add an animatronic version of President Joe Biden.
And to keep it authentic, the Biden robot will commute every day on the monorail from Delaware. Let me just say, you can add any president you want, but the only robot the kids are there to see is William Howard Taft. Yep, a President Biden robot, which means everyone in the hall will be listening like,
Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys. And and back in those days, to show how things have changed, one of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a bathing cap.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab Mickey ears or something. You kids know where we're staying, right? You remember where we're staying? Good. Right, I'm gonna leave. You can make your way back, right? Okay. So, Corn Pop knew some bad dudes. He knew people like Count Chocula and stuff like that. Some entertainment news. It was just announced that the release date for the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die, has been pushed back for a 3rd time. At this point, they've delayed it so long, the technology is going to look ridiculous. Like, Mr. Bond, your latest gadget is a phone that takes pictures. Yep, the film has been delayed so much, they've even had to update the title a few times. First, it was No Time to Die. Then it was, I took up piano lessons while waiting to die. And now it's like, why don't you just tell me when a good time to die would be? And then I'll take it from there. And some business news. Since the pandemic has made travel difficult, one airline has figured out a new way to make money. Watch this.
You can now get wine delivered from American Airlines. That airline has so much leftover wine that they're launching a new wine delivery subscription for $99 a month.
Yeah, not only that, they're also selling the hummus pucks that were stuffed between the seats. Who wants a puck? Who wants a puck? Come on. And finally, I saw that Dunkin' Donuts is now adding salads to its menu at select locations. Yeah, when you order a salad from Dunkin' Donuts, even the workers are like, no, seriously, what can I get you? We have a great show tonight. Give it up for The Roots, everybody.
Paragraph slash a phonograph and half to be the legendary back on a warpath. First class, leave a mic to the cast. Closing ruckus like the aftermath when it blasts.
What a show we have for you tonight. You can see her as a judge on Go Big Show on TBS. Rosario Dawson is here. Maybe a little Cory Booker cameo? Just saying. Senator Booker. Plus, he stars in the TNT series Snowpiercer. Daveed Diggs is here. And we got great music from Amanda Shires featuring Jason Isbell. Hey, man.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Wow. You look good. You look different.
I took your advice.
Is that right?
Yeah, last night I showed you the tattoo. You said, "Hey, you gotta get the other side done." So there you go.
Look at the camera. Check out. So wait, well, you look upset. Was it? I think it.
Well, I told you I was having feeling a little buyer's remorse, and you said, "No, it's your Lamborghini. You got to get the other side done."
Yeah.
So and I was having second thoughts. Now I'm having third thoughts.
I don't think it's good, man. You got two tattoo.
Yeah.
Two tattoo.
Yeah. Tattoo part deux.
Yeah.
Yep.
I look at you. You know what I say? Two tat. Oh man. No,
Yeah.
my God. Well, hey, if you don't come Monday with a full.
Yeah.
I want like a crab on your head or something like that. With a crab, like two claws coming down.
You really think?
Get sponsored. Yeah, man. Get sponsored by.
See, I mean, because I always felt like, I don't know, like 45 is probably the cutoff for new face tattoos.
Absolutely not. No, there is no cutoff. No.
Okay.
That's the time to get it.
Okay.
Because that's the time I think where your skin it's kind of settled in already. I do want to bring up something, by the way. This is cool that we get to do the show. Obviously, we're very lucky to do this, but we have the best band in the world with Tariq and the Roots. But Captain Kirk Douglas on guitar, who's one of the greatest guitarists in the world, has his own signature Gibson SG. Look at this. Woo! Yo. Kirk, talk to me about this. It just came out. I'm excited about this.
Thank you. It just came out this past Wednesday, and
that's crazy.
this is it. This is it in Inverness Green.
Now, what did you put? What are the specs that you put in?
Well, one of the things I don't know if you remember, but a while back there was this artist that was on the show, Prince, and he broke a guitar that was very near and dear to me. And yeah, so that guitar is actually in Cleveland at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And
is it really?
Yeah, it is right now. And I missed that guitar. So when Gibson came to me and they wanted me to do a signature guitar with me, before I sent it down there, I sent the broken Prince guitar to Gibson, and they replicated the specs of that neck.
Is that right?
Well, that guitar is in Cleveland. I have this guitar, and when I feel this neck of this signature guitar, I feel the neck of the broken Prince.
Captain Kirk Douglas,
Yeah, this
SG.
is the Captain Kirk.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I love the color. That's awesome, bud. Hey, during the quarantine, we were doing the show from. I was doing the show from my house and just staying in there. And when they finally they opened up essential businesses and stuff like that, I went to a hardware store to get a light switch. I was going to install a light switch. I did, and I did a good job.
Okay.
I know how to do it.
Okay.
So I go to this hardware store. So I'm in the hardware store, and I hear this song playing, and it's so good. I go, what is this song? Do I know this one? And it's like, if you're gonna go down, I'm gonna go down swinging. And I go, well, that's great. So I Shazam the song. I go, and it's by Thad Cockrell, Thad Cockrell, and it's about anyways, it's about if I lost you. Anyway, let me just play a little jam of it here because it's good. So it's almost like two songs. It's this jam. It's like. So if I lost you, right, and then it goes. So I didn't rock out like that, but in my head, I had the mask on and everything, and I'm just like, oh, this is a jam right there, man. So I was maybe doing a little this groove type of thing. But then it became my anthem, because I'm like, yeah, man, this is like, when you want to give up, don't give up. Just go. If you're going to go down, you go down swinging, man.
Yeah.
So I get into it. This is my anthem. I love the song. Anyways, long story long. Thad Cockrell, he released this record. No one knows there's going to be a pandemic. They put all this work into this album that comes out. They have a pandemic. Your whole plan's pushed to the side. So if you go on his Instagram, he tells this story, and it moved me. Anyways, he writes a whole manifesto to his manager and says, I got to think of something else to do. I think I'm going to stop. I'll think of a different job. I mean, I have other things I can do. I'm talented. I can do something else. So he's actually going to start something new. And on January 3rd, he sends it to his manager. January 4th, the manager calls him, and they said, we're not going to talk about this manifesto thing because we just got a phone call from The Tonight Show. And yeah, he's like, you're going to be on The Tonight Show. And he was like, what? And he said that he cried for an hour. They thought the phone cut out. He's like, wow. The phone cut out? He's like, it's just like, and he goes, it just goes to show, don't give up. Because you never know, some moron's going to walk into a hardware store and Shazam your song. And he is coming on our show Tuesday, this Tuesday. Thad Cockrell, and he's playing with the Roots live in studio. That's what I'm talking about. Go down swinging. I love it, man. It's so cool that we get to do stuff like that. Hey, everybody, President Biden took over this week, and there's a lot of new faces in his administration. So to help you get to know them, I thought we'd give you a quick rundown of who they are. It's time for Fast Stats. First, we have Javier Becerra, position Secretary of Health and Human Services, personal style, later season character on The Office, favorite weekend activity, taking smile lessons over Zoom. Next, we have Alejandro Mayorkas, position Secretary of Homeland Security, official bio, Tommy from Rugrats if he went to West Point. Number one goal, keeping James Bond prisoner on his volcano island. Next, we have Gina Raimondo, position, Secretary of Commerce, birthplace, Pixar Studios. Favorite color, business flamingo. Then it's Marty Walsh, position, Secretary of Labor, hometown, not Boston, just kidding, Boston. Daily routine, chugging Dunkin' Cooladas while storing munchkins in his cheeks for winter. Next up, it's Anthony Blinken, position Secretary of State, often mistaken for Jim Carrey's older brother who owns a pottery studio. Unwinds by playing the bongos along to live Rusted Root B-sides in a sarong. Then we have Tom Vilsack, position Secretary of Agriculture. Longest story he's told about corn, 3.5 hours. Favorite hobby, imagining you as a giant turkey leg. And finally, it's Janet Yellen, position, Secretary of Treasury, unwinds by shushing people at the library. Favorite hobby, giving trick-or-treaters loose raisins and pennies. This has been Fast Stats.
Fast Stats. On and on and on. I said, and it's on.